Okay. So, it's Streamlabs.
It's Streamlabs?
It's Streamlabs. It's fucking murdering my CPU.
What the fuck?
That sucks.
It should be
That's
okay, as long as people can watch it.
Alright, are we live again?
That's what matters.
We should be live again. And as long as it's not horribly awful, we should be okay.
I can go check. Hold on.
I have it pulled up.
Oh, thank you, Ryan. Never mind.
It looks like it.
I mean, it looks like it's running okay, but two of the icons aren't loading in.
Oh yeah, they're loading in because I was like, well, this is taking up a lot of my fucking CPU. Let me see what this does. And I clicked it and it exited out of Streamlabs.
Oh, okay. Then it's working fine. Like,
They just-
if
yeah.
the image thing was on purpose, then yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're just loading.
Okay. Then yeah, it's all good.
Oh, 1 sec.
That's 1 second. That's all you get.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
I am back.
Welcome back. I just want to say, I know that this isn't going to happen for a long time, but I have sketches of Audra in like a different outfit, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to draw thoughty Audra and actually be able to show people. Like, that's gonna be great. No, the outfit is more of thoughty, I guess.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm a hoe. Audra's
Hey.
not.
Hey, Jack.
What?
I don't remember if we. I can't remember if we had this conversation yet. But can I do my thing? Can I do the thing I wanted to do? Am I still allowed to do that?
Suspicious.
You can say no.
What?
You can say no. I'm not gonna make you say yes.
Oh, I thought you said you can't say no. Like, what the who do you think you're talking to?
Oh, I could. I mean, I'm allowing you to say no.
So, Dani wanted to do something at the end of our last session that they didn't get the chance to because Koden had to leave. Basically, Tybalt wanted to reverse engineer divine magic,
I'm sorry.
which mad scientist vibes, but specifically they wanted to create like a one-shot gadget that affects undead.
Hey, Dani.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My character, Carrion, would have loved Tybalt.
Well, right now, Tybalt's kind of a dickhead, so I mean, I'd be surprised if anybody loves him.
Oh,
No one
my
does.
character has no social cues whatsoever. He will take everything literally.
I am trying to get this image
What a group we are.
that
His name is Carrion. He is a kobold. He has engineered a disease that targets chromatic dragons' immune systems and makes them vulnerable to their own damage type.
That's
Oh, yeah.
horrifying.
That is amazing, and I'm keeping that in my back pocket.
I'm trying to. I have this pasted in my Google Docs, but I can't copy it from the Google Docs to give it to Koden.
Nailed it.
I want to get background for when you guys actually get to the city.
Oh.
I'm trying to get the background, but the specific one that I want, it just isn't working.
Do it from your phone.
Which one is
Is it on the
document?
document with all
Like
the
the-
info and everything?
Yeah, it's on the Kindlewind Tales lore document.
Which
It's
photo is it?
It's literally the photo underneath Gildergleam.
Okay, then I'll figure it out.
Bro, we're going to Gildergleam? Damn, I didn't know that.
I've been.
Bro, we literally talked about it last time.
We've been
I know.
talking
Yeah.
about
This
it
one-
constantly.
Was me just being a bastard. This one I actually do remember.
This
like,
is
okay.
this is a joke because me and Dani were talking about this shit last night.
Yeah.
God.
Jack, do you
Oh.
want me to
I have
get that
awful
up
memory
right
and I
now,
remember
or
this.
do you want me to figure it out for the next
No.
session?
No, not for the next session. Just later.
Oh, yeah, then I'll be able to figure it out. Don't worry.
Later in this session.
This session?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm planning on on you guys reaching the city. Do you know how to quick swap it?
Yeah, I know how to quick swap it. I can figure it out.
But it sounds like you don't, because you're saying that you'll figure it out.
I was just surprised that we were doing it this session.
You mean
intended.
You mean?
I intended for the end point of last session to be you guys getting to the city.
We do too much bullshit.
We did not have enough time.
That is fair. Okay, yeah, I'll get it up. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll let you know you'll probably know when to change it because I will be describing the city for you.
Hopefully.
However,
if I don't know it and the background doesn't change,
you can wait because right now we got some shit to get to.
Yes.
Oh, exciting.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah, we're in a shitty situation right now.
When we last left our band of survivors, they had been left on a wagon train full of refugees from the now desolate town of Tippet Pass. Trading conversations and assisting the other citizens as the wagons stopped for a rest, Vuras engaged in conversation with Duggan, the dwarven old captain of the guard, who recognized the valley the wagons had parked in. A battle had taken place years ago during the war, and the site of the battle was a couple miles away. The realization dawned on you a little too late as the reanimated bodies of warriors long dead shamble up the steep hillside and march towards the wagons. This is where we are currently we are going to currently start our session. But before that, Tybalt, I want you to give me both a description of the gadget you want to create in your downtime and a follow-up intelligence roll.
Okay, bet.
If you can you text me the description or wait until the beginning of combat?
Oh yeah, I'll describe it when I use it.
Okay, I will tell you how much of it works because I am the DM.
That's fine.
I am the DM and therefore God.
I am the special boy.
You're the video game boy. Say brain.
Jinxu.
So, there are 9 skeletal soldiers in total with mismatching armor and banners coming from both sides of the war many years ago. They wear tarnished armor that entraps their forms with a faint pale blue wisp of smoke that rests in each of their empty eye sockets. Nearly invisible threads trail out from those facsimile eyes, as though they are pulling the skeletons forward on a string. The rest of the citizens start hurrying to pack their arms and to pack their items and strap up the carriage bugs. You can stall the undead long enough to get out of dodge or risk a full confrontation. Unlike the attack in the town, your odds seem a lot better here. There are 6 skeletons with infantry armor and weapons, and 3 that are holding bows in their hands. And with that, we are going to start combat by rolling for initiative.
Yay!
Yeehaw.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
Holy shit.
That's probably fine.
That's a nat 20.
Hell yeah, Paladin with a nat 20.
La, la, la.
That's a good sign.
Or a terrible sign, depending.
Yeah, well, we're gonna pretend that it's fine.
22.
Put our stuff in the initiative chat, guys.
Right.
Oh,
Bees.
You're right. My apologies.
Sorry, God.
Sorry, God. Wow.
Get fucked.
Holy shit.
You know what? It's fine. Gives me time to plan, bitch.
Aubrey is taking Theo's place.
Yeah.
No!
Sorry, Theo.
I can't be dead last again.
Again.
Theo used to be the person who always rolls the lowest.
Jeez.
Fuck me. Okay, so Koden,
Yes.
Vuras, I can tell you with a nat 20, you can choose. What's your total?
What do you mean my total?
Your total
total
initiative do you have a bonus to dexterity at all?
No, I don't.
Okay. With a nat 20, you can choose to go before Audra or Tybalt, or after or in between either of them.
I'm going to go before.
So you want to be at the top of the initiative?
Yeah, I'm right on the bank with our friend here, and I like one of the first ones who sees them. So I know I'm acting first.
Gotcha. All right, 1 second. I'm adjusting a counter thing.
I love music.
There we go.
Same here.
Doop doop doop. Bruh, are you shitting me right now?
No.
Never mind.
Did you figure it out?
I believe in you, Jack.
I was trying to use the D&D Beyond, but then I forgot that Aubrey's subscription ended, and we can't get it restarted yet.
So sorry.
So the encounter builder will only allow me 8 characters at a time.
How much is it?
Including monsters.
Oh no, it's like not allowing me to wait. He might have fixed it.
You have to let it like completely finish and then sign back up for it. I had that issue when I had to change my card.
It took so long.
Yeah, you have to let
Okay.
it completely run out and then.
There we go. It is asking me for card numbers and stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can fix that real fast, actually.
Please hold for technical difficulties.
Oh, shit. For now, I'm just gonna do a monthly thing because,
That's the best way to do it, to be honest.
yeah. And I'll just have it on a rebill.
That's what I do.
Pay with PayPal.
I did pay for it, by the way. You don't need to pay for it, Dani. I already did.
Yeah, Danny already got it.
I already got it.
I mean, not Danny already got it. Yeah, Jack already got it. Sorry.
Good job.
So at the beginning of combat, before we get to the beginning of combat, Tybalt, what do you want this thing to do?
Basically, I want it to, like, just, like,
It's
when
ready.
it's active.
Sorry.
When it's activated, it just like it's basically like the basic level of turn undead. Just basically make him leave, goodbye.
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 And you rolled a 21 intelligence for this bullshit.
I did.
Shit.
I'm an artificer. I have high intelligence.
I love it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, but you're doing shit that artificers can't do.
That
It's
sounds
good.
like they just haven't tried it yet.
Ah, shit. I have to find Maya again. Because I have a lot more characters now.
Okay. I have the city
trying
image,
to-
by the way, up when it's ready.
Okay, that's good. I'm trying to fucking like do the encounter starter thing, but it hasn't like updated yet.
I love that.
Save. Okay, there we go. Yay. Run encounter. So we have a nat 20 initiative. I'm just gonna put that as a 25. Next one is 22. And then a 21. And then we have Maya in dead last with the 16, which is still good. And then for the 9 skeletons... Oh, they are sharing in it? No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Well, that's gross. Don't do that.
Yeah,
I don't want
the
9
encounter thing
skeletons
tends
to
to
go
do
all
that.
at once. Yeah, I don't want 9 skeletons to go all at once, so I'm gonna have to edit the encounter.
Sorry.
You're fine. It's not your fault. It's D&D Beyond's weird interface.
Yeah.
I guess I have to start pulling.
Starting OnlyFans?
Certain OnlyFans.
And 2.
You know what? I respect the drip.
Oh no.
Here, I will split them up into 3 groups of 3. And each group of the skeletons will have their own initiative, and they'll go at the same time.
That's usually how I do it too.
You could
I
always have it
understand.
like a 3 groups of 3, and then you just go down the line instead of moving quote unquote all at the same time. No, that's what you were saying. No, okay, ignore me.
That's that's what I was saying. We are going to start with Vuras first. By the bank, you see that as the civilians are running away in fear from this group of suddenly encroaching skeletons, Duggan has taken upon himself to rush out and try to carry back some of the slower citizens. And you're stepping up to the fight, right?
Yeah, I'm stepping up, and I'm not gonna make the first move, but I am gonna stand between any of the skeletons and the civilians.
Alright, so what is your action? Are you going to cast a spell or ready something?
The fight happened like these are the only skeletons, right? I'm not seeing any more.
Yeah, this is a like jumbled group of 9 skeletons. You see that the 3 archers are hanging back.
Of course they are.
Like these skeletons seem to have a little bit like memory of combat tactics. So the infantrymen are like staying close by to each other, while the skeletons with the bows hang back for suppressing fire.
Okay. In that case, how far away are the archers?
The archers are a good, I would say, you are about 30 feet away from the approaching infantrymen, and so like 60 feet away, or no, 50 feet away from the archers. Who are all directly in front of you. They are headed in a single a single direction. In fact, the like strings that like the almost invisible strings that are in the wisp of smokes that like inhabit their eye sockets seem to be pulling in the same direction.
And I'm guessing that direction is like at us, the civilians, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are in front of them. They're heading directly towards you.
Okay. Then the first thing, main thing what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to step across, like I'm gonna get across the bank to the other side of the river.
Okay. Getting across the river, it's about 5 feet wide. It's more like a creek, so it's easy to hop through.
Yeah.
That does put you about 10 feet closer to them now.
Okay. That was the plan. Is I'm gonna stay in this general area, and while I'm readying for an attack, the only thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to cast alarm, and I'm gonna cast the alarm in my blind spot, which is
I'm not sure you can do that. That requires like a minute of casting.
It does. You're right.
It's for setting up a perimeter during like a campsite or something.
Yeah. All right, then I'm just gonna stay aware of my blind spot. But I'm gonna hold back any. I don't think I can hold an attack, can I? I don't think that's a thing, is it?
You can.
Yes, that's holding your action.
Oh,
Yeah,
then I'm
you
gonna
can hold
my
it.
action
It has to be
to-
specific.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action to the first. As soon as they get within range, the first infantryman, I'm gonna attack when they get into range.
Okay,
But
so
for now, I'm just staying guard.
The thing, right? All right. So when you ready an action, you are readying it for a specific trigger, and the trigger in this case is the first skeleton that gets within your range. You're going to attack.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. So do you end your turn there?
Yes. And behind me, I'm gonna. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name, but I'm gonna call behind me and be like, "This is not. We will not fight this. We need to get out of here."
Are you talking about Duggan the
Duggan,
dwarf?
that's his fucking name.
Duggan.
Yes.
He doesn't respond, but you do see that he is like hurrying citizens towards the wagons. It's going to take a moment because they have to like gather up all of their stuff and then and all of the people, and they also have to strap the carriage bugs to the wagons, or else they're completely immobile.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm doing here, keeping them back. So once I call that back, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. All right. So after Vuras' turn, it is going to be Audra's turn.
Okay. I'm trying to remember where I was in this situation. I believe that I'm aware that they are here, yeah?
Yes, you're aware they are here. They are approaching towards the wagon. You, I would say, sorry, you're about. It's about a 30 feet distance between you and the riverbank, and they are like 20 feet away from the riverbank, the creek.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to grab my glaive and I'm going to head that direction. I have 40 feet of movement, so you said they're about 20 feet from the bank?
Yeah. So
okay, so they're about 10 feet away from me at this point.
Yeah, if you use your full movement, hop the creek, and get as close to them as possible. They're within 10 feet.
Okay. Well, my glaive has a 10 feet reach, so
Sure does.
I'm gonna take a big old swing.
All right. Roll for an attack.
21 to hit.
21 does hit.
So that's gonna do max damage. Fuck yeah. Okay,
Damn.
so that's 14 damage of slashing.
14.
Yep.
All right. So immediately, the first skeleton you attack is down.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Unfortunately, because I am not within range, I can't hit them with my unarmed. So that's really all I've got for this round, I'm pretty sure.
Still a good move. Any bonus action you want to use or anything?
I'm triple checking.
Remember, you do have martial arts.
I know.
So you can like bonus action dash or dodge, but for a key point.
I know, I'm thinking. No, I'm just gonna end it there. That'll be my turn.
All right. So Vuras, just as you yell back that it's more important to escape, you see Audra does a full flip over the creek and then brings a glaive down and slams right through the gap in between the old armor pieces. In fact, shatters some of the very aged leather straps and just brings a skeleton crumbling down.
Maya pipes up. That's one.
That works as well, I suppose.
I send a thumbs up back towards Maya.
All right, so up next, if that's the end of your turn, up next would be, up next would be Tybalt.
if I remember correctly, I was by the one of the wagons.
Yep.
How far away would they be?
That is a 50-foot distance between you and the skeletons.
Perfect.
Time for gun.
Gun time!
You read my mind. The stones like roll out of my bag, and they just like manifest the cannon on my shoulder once more.
I'm sorry, a cannon?
Yeah.
Artillery.
Yeah.
He pulled this out in session 1.
I remember. Yeah.
It just didn't cross my mind. I guess
It was before you guys did your full. It was before you guys did your full character introductions.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tybalt is an artificer and an artillerist.
Nice.
Hell
okay.
yeah.
I'm here to fuck shit up.
Shit up.
Yeah, and I am doing force ballista on this one. And I think it does take an action to create it, but I can use a bonus action to attack as well, can't I?
Yep. When you first create the Eldritch Cannon, you can use your full action to create it and your bonus action to activate it.
Oh, cool. It like, as I'm like fiddling with my little doodad, like it like flips around, and I want to hit one of the skeletons.
You can say if this is canon or not, but well, it is a cannon.
It is a cannon.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I think because I'm not focused on aiming it, I think Henry is manning the cannon.
Literally what I was gonna say!
Oh my god! Henry's a little fucking...
he like forms and he looks like Rambo.
He pulls his pin back and he pulls a pin back and the shell just pops out.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say that when it's on autopilot, a tiny little seat pops out and he arms it like a fucking turret.
So funny.
You see this like little crab-legged turret or something with the cannon that Tybalt has created is now manned by Henry, the living bag of holding. And Henry now has a bandana. You don't know where he got it.
Oh my god, I love that.
He probably fucking stole it from someone and gambled it away.
And he's got like a scar over his non-existent eye.
Purely cosmetic. So roll your force ballista attack. It will hit one of the infantry skeletons.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Ah, great.
He just whiffs.
Yep.
Big cannon for him to fire.
and he's all dressed up with a bandana and a drawn-on scar with a marker, and then he just fucking misses.
I am going to say the Eldritch Cannon, it blasts a Force Ballista shot, whips right between Vuras and Audra, and slams a skeleton that just right before it hits manages to get this old-ass shield in the way, and it gets pushed back like 10 feet by the Force.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, these skeletons have a little bit of a beefed AC.
That is my turn.
Alright, that is the end of your turn. Next up is the first pile of bones, which is dead. The second pile of bones, which is not dead, whoops, is two infantry skeletons are going to step up forward. Each one is going to they're going to stay close to each other within 5 feet. what's the distance between Audra and Vuras? How far apart do you guys think you would be?
That's a good question. Because I went past the bank.
Because I know Vuras, he hopped over and kind of just got onto the not on the shore where it's all muddy and gross, but he got over the water of the creek, so he could get ready.
I would say they're 5-10 feet apart. I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I have a wide swing. I don't want to hit you.
Yeah. Well,
one skeleton
I also
is going
do as well.
to.
So.
Yeah. We're giving each other a wide berth, just for safety.
I gotcha. So one skeleton is going to march forward towards Vuras, lifting its a sword and a shield in one hand, lifting the sword up for a stab, but it's going to trigger your held action.
Yes.
So make an attack against this. Make an attack against this skeleton.
I'm doing it one-handed. Well, no, I didn't say I pulled out my shield, so I'm gonna be doing this two-handed.
Alright, so you're currently no shield, so whatever your AC is, make sure that it's not benefiting from a shield.
Jesus shit. That's another nat 20 plus 3 and 2.
Holy
so
fucking
that's 25.
Shit. No, you crit, so roll damage.
What the fuck? That is 13 plus 9. So that's
You destroy him. He lifts his sword up, or she. You can't really tell. It's a skeleton.
Non-binary.
This bag of bones gets into fighting stance to lift their sword for an upward stab. You crouch low and bring your long sword up through a weak point that you spot in the armor. The rust just crumbles away, and you get a full slash in and sever this skeleton in two. It appears to be alive for a second as its top half falls on the ground and starts flailing as it drops its shield and sword, and then it stops moving, either because the magic has left its body or it's too embarrassed.
Oh wait. Shit, that's hilarious.
How the fuck did I roll another nat 20? Jesus shit.
Oh lord.
Well, lucky.
Good rolls. Good roll.
The other skeleton, however, I got to, this guy is down. I beefed their AC, I did not beef their health.
Lit.
So this other skeleton is going to make an approach at Audra.
It's only 1 in 400. That's not bad of an odd.
Still pretty big odds, pretty rare odds. Does a 19 hit you, Audra?
Yeah.
Woo!
You take...
Hold on. Because...
You about to protect me?
Yeah, that's disadvantage.
Is it protection?
Is it
protection, or... I was gonna ask if it was protection or interception.
Because if you have an interception, you can.
Protection, which is I need my shield.
Oh.
So never mind.
You need.
I was gonna say your shield.
You specified. You did not.
That's all good. That's just a bag of bones.
It's a bag of bones.
Alright.
It's just a bag of bone and it fucking swipes you for 25.
I'm like, okay, well.
It does swipe you for a good portion of damage. You try to defend yourself with your glaive, maybe making a poke at it. It deflects with the shield, and you see that it's dragging a warhammer up to uppercut you.
Fuck, you don't even have muscle.
You don't even have muscles. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ugh, okay, that's not too bad, but still.
That still hurts.
Yes,
okay,
still fucking hurts.
They're next.
Next up is Maya.
Maya watches them all run up, and she's just like, "Hey, newbies." And she reaches in her bag and pulls out 3 perfectly rounded ball bearings, and tosses them in the air. And I need Actually, I'm going to cast at 2nd level Scorching Ray, but once again, I'm changing the damage type
All right.
to bludgeoning.
To bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, fuck. All right.
So that is an 18 to hit for the first one.
Hits.
Non-natural 20 to hit with the second.
That hits.
And higher for the third one.
I'm gonna guess our AC is 16.
Maybe.
I can't tell you that.
Do all of those hit?
Those all hit.
Alright, cool.
Anyway, yeah, I'll tell you. If it's higher than a 16, it hits.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, so that's going to be, for each of them, I'm just going to roll 2d6, and I'll spread it across all of them. Hey, that's not bad! This is 6 and a 5, so that's 11 bludgeoning damage to each of them. I'm targeting the back line of archers.
Oh, the back line of archers? What's the range on that spell?
Actually, hold on, that's a good question. Scorching Ray is 120 feet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you can definitely hit them. So you were aiming for all 3 of the archers in the back line.
Mm-hmm. And they take 11 bludgeoning damage, and I don't know if this is metagame, but aren't skeletons vulnerable to bludgeoning?
They are. Each of them takes 22 bludgeoning damage, and they just explode.
Holy shit!
I love picturing like an
And
explosion.
that's
of bone.
3 for me!
Holy shit! Sorry, I love that we went into this and it was like, okay, everyone roll initiative, we're about to get into a fight. 1, 2, 5!
Only one person has taken damage so far.
Jesus.
So
What was that? What was that going on? Sorry, I cut out for a minute.
sorry, only one of you has taken damage so far, and now over half of them are down, I believe.
I'm scared
Almost
of what comes in the future because of this.
We're digging our own grave, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, that is over half of them.
Christ.
Okay, so all 3 of the archers, these ball bearings, I assume, are launched at hyperspeed, right? Is that how we're flavoring
They grow just a little bit, and wow, like basically they're bullets.
Holy shit. Okay, so now we have 2 gunslingers on the team.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's so fucking scary. Oh my god.
They
Powerful.
each take 22 damage and fall completely apart. Over half of the skeletons are dead now, and the entire backline of archers is gone.
Love that.
I'm keeping count.
Oh, you're keeping count?
I'm keeping count.
Oh my god.
This is definitely a power trip compared to yesterday.
Yesterday kept us humble. Today we just are gods.
This is much more manageable.
Thanks, it's just 9 skeletons. We're gonna keep going and come across a fucking pit of decaying corpses, and they're all gonna give us diseases.
I'm gonna just casually start walking towards Audra.
Yeah, you see, you see, Duggan looks surprised. He's like, "Wow!"
I give him a thumbs up.
He gives you a thumbs up back. Like, do I even need to help?
Probably not.
Take a seat. We're just blowing off some steam.
All right, so after Maya, it is the remaining 3 skeletons' turns. It actually would have been 6 skeletons' turns because they rolled low on initiative. Now
You fuck
half of them are
nerd.
destroyed. So the other 3 infantrymen, like rush up to assist their fellow skeletons. 2 of them flank the one that's currently on Vuras.
Oh, you mean the one that's dead?
Oh yeah, the one that's dead. So 2 of them attack Vuras to avenge their fallen brethren. One rolls a 9.
No.
The other rolls a 7.
Great.
No.
So these 2 skeletons rush up, one with his own longsword in hand, and the other's got like a battle axe. And you're just, even without your shield, you are deflecting each of their attacks in quick succession. They can't touch you.
Oh, that does feel good.
Alright, and the last one is going to try to attack Audra as well.
Swear to God, if I'm the only one that keeps getting hit, I'm not the tank.
That's a natural 1. He lifts his
Holy shit.
This skeleton lifts his sword arm too hard, and the arm pops off.
Oh my god.
I just watch it happen, like, wow. I don't even have to kill it. It does it on its own.
It does it all on its own.
He lifts
itself.
He lifts his shield arm up like he's gonna punch you.
You are welcome to try.
Alright, back to the top of the order. It is Vuras' turn.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, they're skeletons. I'm going to, I have to, okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna, equip my shield, just because, you know, better to be safe than sorry after, you know, if they can hit once, they're gonna hit again.
So usually donning a weapon or a piece of armor is, I believe, an action.
I'm
gonna say.
I believe it is. Well. You're probably right.
I believe it is.
Check.
Yes. Unless you have. Sometimes there's a feat for it, I believe, but I might be wrong.
I don't have anything.
Thank you.
So. Right.
Yeah, it takes 1 action to don a shield.
Okay, then I won't worry about it. But I will, I think, switch over to, no, I'm almost switch. I'm just gonna attack once again with my 2-handed.
Right.
And I'm gonna swipe at the skeleton that, like, Audra, are you on my left or my right?
Where I'm picturing it, I'm on your right.
Okay, that's what I was picturing as well. I'm gonna swipe at my skeleton on my right. Because it's closest to Audra.
Alright. So I'm gonna say for future rounds, equipping your shield is an action. If you're trying to unequip your shield, you can choose to let it slide off and drop to the ground for a free object interaction.
Okay. That was only a 13.
A 13? Yeah, he blocks your strike.
I'm not too worried with that. Okay. And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Divine Favor.
Right, Divine Favor, that gives you a D4 to your attacks, right?
D4 radiant damage, yeah.
Okay. Maybe you should have done that before you made an attack, but it didn't hit, so it's a moot point.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that you have used Divine Favor, your sword is currently glowing with a faint light, this otherworldly, ethereal, divine light. After your turn is going to be Audra's turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna put the one that fucking his arm popped off. I'm gonna put it out of its misery. Dumbass. That is a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
If you can't fight, don't come into the battlefield. It's not my fault. I got max damage again.
Jesus shit.
Dead.
Fuck it up. So that's a total of...
Is it over 13?
Yeah, it's 14 damage.
And it's dead.
Great. Okay, and then because now I have more movement, I would like to move to the next one closest to me.
All right.
And
So the first skeleton, you bring your glaive through, and you slice right through the top part of the skull, and you can see the mist in the eyes just dissipate and kind of cover the blade of your glaive for a second before it completely dissolves into the air.
Yeah. And I'm going to take a few steps to unarmed strike the closest one.
All right, roll to hit.
17.
17 hits.
I'm going to use my glaive to, as a pole to spin off of, and I'm going to kick it in the head. I got 7. Wait, let me make sure I'm doing that math right. Yes, 7 damage. And then I'm going to use Flurry Blows.
Ooh.
All right.
Don't forget is your damage bludgeoning?
Oh.
Is it bludgeoning? Technically,
yes,
it is.
unarmed strike is bludgeoning.
Yes.
So that strike, that kick, actually does kill it. If it doubles the damage, that would be 14.
I just fucking soccer kick its head right off.
Oh,
You do. It goes all the way down the hill, and then cracks when it hits the bottom.
Great. So I'm using a key point. Is there still 2 left?
Yeah, there is. Yep, there's still 2 left.
Okay, I would like to
Maya was
propose.
casually walking.
I would like to propose something to you. Because I didn't use much movement. I have 40 feet in total.
You can absolutely just walk towards the other ones.
Okay, well here's my thought. I would like to roll for both attacks to see if they hit. And if I manage it, I want to punch through the ribs of the first one, grab its spine, and then use its top half to beat the other one.
What the fuck?
So remember, Flurry of Blows gives you 2 attacks for a bonus action, and you already used 1.
I'm using Flurry of Blows so that I can do 2 attacks. It allows me to do 2 attacks again.
No, Flurry of Blows allows you to use your bonus action to make 2 attacks. You made an unarmed attack against the first one, right?
No, the first one I hit it with my glaive, and then
you soccer kick the second one. Sorry.
Yeah, I soccer kicked the second one with my bonus action, so the Flurry of Blows is allowing me 2 more attacks.
Sorry,
if you already used your bonus action to soccer kick it, then you can't use your bonus action again.
Well, because immediately after I take my attack action, you can spend a key point. Oh, I should have spent my key point first. I'm dumb. So I would need to spend 2 key points if I wanted to do that. Is that possible? Can I spend 2 key points to try? Obviously, that's up to you.
Oh, well, DM died.
Oh, I was like, oh, he hates the idea.
Please hold for technical difficulties.
Please hold for technical difficulties. Welcome back. Maybe.
Yes, you did. Martial arts. Okay, so Flurry of Blows. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Okay, yes.
So Flurry of Blows is your bonus action. It allows you to make 2 attacks as your bonus action. I assumed the first one where you soccer ball kicked a dude's head off was the first attack in your Flurry of Blows.
Okay, so you died before I got to suggest if I use 2 key points, may I have the 2 attacks to try and do my ridiculousness? That is up to you.
Sure. Use 2 key points. It's the end of combat, and it was a pretty ridiculous
It's fucking sick.
suggestion.
Let me have my fucking fantasy damage.
Jack is pretty rule of cool.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, can I...
Jack
Mr.
is
DM,
like the
can I
king of the
have
roll
it?
call.
Being generous. No, that's Brennan Lee Mulligan. Being generous right now.
Okay, I got a 19 for the first one,
Hits.
Shit.
and I got... I'm not even fucking with you, I got a natural 20 for the second one.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I would like to... Do you want me to roll the damage first?
Yeah, roll the damage of the first one.
Oh my
The
god.
non-crit one.
We got 2 powerhouses and 2 gunslingers.
Yeah. I got 6 damage for the first one.
Surprisingly, that one is still alive.
Oh,
That's
yeah, 'cause
okay.
it'd be only
Well, damn
12.
I mean, he can still be alive if I take his spine off, technically. I mean, I'm not in charge, but I feel like
You grip the spine, rip it out, its head falls forward, and it catches it with its hand. And it's like awkwardly standing there with its head in its hand, still technically alive.
that's okay. I'm gonna still use most of his top half to hit the other guy. So this is my crit damage. So it is another 6 base damage. So I can't remember because I have a bunch of different games that are different. Do you do 2 rolls of dice and add them together, or do you double the damage?
You can choose 2 rolls of dice or double damage.
Okay, I'm gonna double that damage, so it'd be a base of 12, which I guess then doubles to 24 because it's bludgeoning.
Yup. This the second skeleton, you rip the spine out of the first one. Somehow it manages to keep constituted for the brief period of its life that's going to continue.
The brief portion.
The other one turns its head towards you, and as you see as it's turning its head, the like little invisible threads that were like guiding it towards the carriages turn, as though it turning its head is going against the will of the strings, and the little strings are pulling it off to its left side, and its jaw hangs forward, and you bash the spine right into its center mass. It falls to the ground, and how are you doing this guy dirty?
So I knock him down with the spine, and then I just want to take it in both hands and just smash it through his mouth, like to like basically crush down his skull.
So you lift the spine up into your hands. You see the skeleton's head kind of twitches and convulses in a similar fashion to the giant minotaur-like skeleton from earlier, but instead of preparing a fireball attack, the wisps of smoke kind of flare up as it stares up at you, and you hear a echoey, almost like distant, faint voice going, and as you smash the spine into its face, its skull like splinters and just turns into a fucking puzzle, like a deconstructed puzzle.
And then I'm going to, I believe that's 4 in total.
That is 4 fucking attacks.
No. I'm talking about kills.
Oh, 4 kills.
I look towards Maya. That's
She
4.
looks a little disgruntled.
Fucking Audra has
She says you missed one.
Like, I turn, and if I didn't have a veil on, I would be glaring at the other one who didn't die from me removing its spine. The audacity. if I didn't want to waste another key point, it'd be over for you.
I wouldn't let you, to be honest.
I know,
5
it's okay.
attacks in 1 turn is ridiculous for a monk.
You
What
say
are
that
you-
now, but we are only level fucking what? 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're only level
Down,
three.
down the
level
line,
5.
you're gonna be like,
For
well,
level 5,
only
you'll
5
actually
attacks,
get an
really?
attack.
Yeah. At some point, I'm just gonna be fucking ridiculous, which is why I love monks. That's my turn.
Exactly. I am the biggest monk fan here.
Fucking love monks.
I love
Anyway,
monks.
that's my turn. Thank you
So,
for
up
letting me do ridiculous shit.
Up next is Tybalt, who probably is done creating his gadget and then realizes there's only one skeleton left.
Henry fucking
It-
whiffed
here.
it before, and now he has a chance to re-correct himself.
Like he
I loosened it for you. Go ahead.
he finishes and he turns around like because he was sitting on the ground and he looks at Henry. Did you do that?
Henry nods.
Atta boy. Do it again.
Do it
And I'm gonna
again.
use my bonus attack. And he's gonna fire on that last skeleton. That last
All right.
skeleton.
Roll an attack.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit, so
Cool.
you don't need to roll damage.
He has 1 hit point left. He's dead.
What happens is
Who could've
this skeleton stops focusing on the battle and starts just walking towards where the strings are pulling its eye sockets, and one hand lifts up the skull that is still imbued with the faintest magic keeping it constituted, and holds the skull out forward, and it's walking, shambling forward, and nearby, the people nearby the skeleton would hear this faint ethereal voice once again going, Eva. And then you hear a and completely eviscerating, putting an entire hole through the skeleton where suddenly there is no more bone.
There's
And
nothing.
the skull is gone. All that's left of this skeleton just crumbles down to the ground.
Hey, what the fuck did it just say?
Ava. It's the other
Ava.
one said Ava as well. I know.
Marking this down for later.
For real.
I mean, you're the note taker, so
Oh shit, I just have to remember I take notes as well.
Spoilers, it's a Neon Genesis Evangelion joke. It's not, but I just
I was like, really? Because I've watched it and
Isn't that what you call them? Avas?
Ava, like EVA. I was thinking like AVA.
Oh no, it is spelled AVA.
Okay,
Or
okay.
I shouldn't tell you that.
Well,
Damn. Can't believe it.
I'll forget in like 2 seconds. Just give it a minute.
Okay. You remember what I just said?
Not a clue.
Huh?
All right, so combat is
What are we
over
doing
now.
again?
You're ending combat.
Nothing now.
Yeah, everything's
well,
done.
just-
Oh, shit, the session's over? I missed it. I missed the session.
Where you been, man?
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
So,
Cool.
you see that just as everybody finishes, strapping the harnesses onto the carriage bugs and getting ready to leave, like, suddenly things are quiet. And citizens come out, like, leave the wagon to investigate, and they see just piles of bones. Audra, like, you can't see their face, but it's kind of like a skeletal version of bloodlust.
You can feel it
Maybe.
radiating off me.
You can feel it radiating, just pure malice as they are holding crushing the spine of a skeleton in their hand. You all stand triumphant over your first official combat, having protected the wagons and the citizens of Tippet Pass, the survivors at least, from this second undead attack.
These people aren't going to be able to end the funeral without crying, like more than normal.
Did both Audra and I hear the skeleton say what it did?
Yes, you and Audra heard the skeletons whisper out Ava.
Since I was walking towards them, did I also hear it?
Roll me a perception.
Oh, perception.
17.
17? I'm gonna say, yeah, you heard the second one whisper out Ava before it got absolutely obliterated.
That's fair.
I'm gonna have to talk to Theo about playing a support character, considering that we've got this entire party of nukers.
Yeah,
What you're talking about?
I took your wounds.
we got killers.
Listen, there's a joke in my friend group that I play D&D with very frequently, where I played a monk character, and her name was Liari, and she was a pirate monk, and I always made the joke, like, I'm the tank, and I, like, would run in and refuse to move, and that is not happening here. I am not the tank. Please stop letting this happen.
Please stop letting this happen.
I'm gonna keep letting you do it. I'm gonna keep letting you do it.
I know, but like, Liari just had like refusal to move, so she went down all the time. She never died. Like, she never like went down.
Yeah.
And this was until literally the campaign was over. So I was like, I mean, technically, I was the tank. So, but it's a very common joke in my friend group.
Over time, you could combine the Sentinel feat and the Polearm Master feat so that nobody can get within 5 feet of you.
Honestly, that's probably just a good idea in general.
Yeah, it is. I did that to these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, fucking Dani got killed before she can get Polearm Master.
Literally.
Yeah.
You would have beat him.
We had a game a while ago where the main villain had that combo and what it was designed almost entirely for a 1v1 with Dani's character who lost.
Hey, I did a shit ton of damage. To be fair,
you did do a bunch of damage, which is why
you did a dint.
Which is why I wanted it to be a one-on-one fight, because I was convinced, even with this beefed up, extra powerful like boss character, that you guys would fucking steamroll him. Mm-hmm. I don't underestimate you anymore.
That's probably a good idea.
That's
I will
why
say,
I'm so fucking scared for the future sessions in which we just get our asses wrecked.
here's the thing. No, go ahead.
Jack, when was the last time I played a caster character around you?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think Pole.
Pole? Yeah, but Pole is not really a caster. She doesn't really rely on her spells. She's more flavor.
Pole is kind of a melee utility from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm. She's a new sort of thing I was trying to do. But yeah, Maya's got a lot of power behind her. She is very versatile.
I'm excited to
very powerful party. I'm just dumb.
I'm excited to take the training wheels off now.
That's it. I just forget about a lot of the things that I can do. So
we're taking training wheels off.
Sick.
Very exciting.
That's pretty sick nasty, not gonna lie.
Hmm.
It's how much I respect you guys as players.
and how much he doesn't want to feel underpowered.
I get it.
All right, so
the soft little chuckle you gave there was terrifying.
Bring it on, Jack.
I'm gonna spook you. I'm going to hurt you all.
You could
I
try.
love it. It's character development.
Oh my god! Everybody's talking shit right now.
We did just steamroll that encounter.
It wasn't designed to be a threatening one. I said it was going to be
skeletons.
quick.
They were skeletons.
Skellies.
They were just little skeletons.
There was like 9 of them, wasn't there?
There was 9 of them. The encounter builders said that this was a hard encounter. I did not believe it. Granted, Maya took out 3 of them in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Scorching Ray, man. It fucks. The ability to change the damage on that is fucking beautiful.
So dope. You don't even have to worry about range anymore. You don't even have to worry about range anymore. If you have a target in your sights.
That's no fun though, because I was like, but if they shoot me, I can catch it and throw it back at them, and like that's visually really fun. And then you were like, no, fuck them. I was like, oh man.
Fuck
I'm
them.
sorry.
Try to shoot the monk.
Fuck these bitches.
I'm sorry.
We're a ranged backline.
Can we get back to the actual game?
Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, Dad.
Trying to corral you over to the fucking city.
We're like,
What if we don't want to go to the city, huh? Did you ever think of that one?
Audra does want to go to the city. Dad, I want to go to the city.
So now with the area clear of skeletons, you see the citizens are rather impressed. They're all cheering with excitement and glee. You see that several of them come over and start stomping on the broken like bones and stuff, kind of getting their own little piece of vengeance off. And you see Duggan has his like arms crossed and he's nodding his head and he's like, that was certainly impressive.
They're like a little kid nearby that is also joining in on this.
There is a little kid who is also soccer ball kicking a skeleton head.
I hand him the spine.
He
starts swinging it around.
Spine?
Yeah.
That's unsanitary.
I don't fucking want it.
You could. Alright.
What am I supposed to do with it? I have a glaive.
You see that his mom. This is the same child and the mother that you saved. You see that as you hand him the spine of the skeleton, his mom like gasps, runs over, and like snatches it out of his hands.
Oh my god.
It's already dead. Audra almost said something really mean, but instead they're just gonna go walk over and stand next to Maya.
So we both got 3?
No, I got 4. You got 3. And you know what that means? It means you pay for the next dinner.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm keeping track of it.
Alright, so 4 for you. Gotcha. Now I'm keeping track as well.
Oh my god, I can't believe them.
It's gonna be a Gimli and Legolas thing, guys.
I love it.
This is what friendship is, right?
You see, Duggan is standing over one of the destroyed skeletal bodies. And he like takes a deep breath.
I think I'm gonna head on over to him.
They were soldiers. You know, they fought for their nation, fought for what they believed in, and this is where their bones end up.
They don't have to end up here. It'll take time, but we could always rebury them.
I'd like to give it a shot after the others have had their fun. He's like looking over a little disapprovingly to the people who are smashing bones.
Yeah.
You know, it's a trauma response. I just let them, do their thing.
Trauma response.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right. It is just people wanted to
It's cathartic.
get back at whoever is doing this, but these poor bodies, they didn't ask for any of this. Whoever is reanimating these corpses, they have no sense of respect.
Does the name Ava mean anything to you?
He raises a brow. Not in particular.
The skeletons said Ava when they bit the dust. Might be relevant.
I imagine it must be relevant.
It happened twice.
Ava's a pretty common name among, as far as I know, in the Alliance, but I ain't never been to the Dominion to be able to tell that.
It's not common there. Right? I'm gonna assume it's not.
You're just making that assumption? Well, considering in this case Ava is a pretty human name.
Yeah.
Presumably human, dwarven, elven. It's not really a dragonborn name. It's not really a it could be a Genasi name. You're thinking about all the different races that exist in the Magical Dominion, and because there's so many of them, you're like, this doesn't really fit the naming conventions. Most of the naming conventions.
Yeah, just counting on my fingers, like, no, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
It might be somebody from the Dominion, but you kind of doubt it.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's the name. Sounds like it's
not
the name
anybody
of
you
an
know.
person.
God, no, not anyone I know.
We don't have much to work off of without a last name, surname.
Well, I imagine we won't be getting that answer out of our friends here anytime soon.
I think not, unless we're picking fights with more skeletons. However,
considering our track record,
if this was all of them, I'd honestly doubt we would see any more. Like, why would a necromancer wait, a couple hours to raise another set? Especially if they have the power to do what they did back in Tippet Pass.
maybe they used all their strength on that, and then I had to wait.
Maybe. I think we're safe enough to hold this campsite down for a bit longer.
You said that there was... These soldiers were buried somewhere nearby, originally.
A couple miles down the valley, yeah.
It would take a while for them to travel miles, especially towards us.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking we're going to be safe so long as we keep an eye out.
I will... If we want to stay here, I can set up a perimeter, but I imagine that after
that would be no, that would be great. You have some you have some kind of magic, don't you?
Yes, it's friends in the family.
Sorcerer, or you know what? Better not to ask questions. If you're helping us, I don't really give two rats off the ass.
That is a very strange saying.
It's dwarven.
I see.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
You know me. This one gets me.
This one gets me.
You. I like you.
Hey, funky gadget man, what are you working at? What are you working on back there?
Funky gadget man.
The entire time after comment was over, Tybalt crawled under one of the wagons.
He climbed under it?
Yeah, he's under it.
Why?
Bruh.
Yeah, like, and his like rocks are like, you know, like those like little wheels, like those little like wheelie things that like mechanics lay on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his little pebbles have like just turned into that.
That's useful.
And he like pulls himself from under. What
are you doing down there?
Making a few adjustments.
To
You're
the
gonna put
wagon?
fucking nos on the wagon? What are you doing?
He goes back under, and then you hear like a kerchunk.
We only have so many of these.
And he like he comes back and he holds up his little gadget. It's like so it's about the size of a dinner plate, and it's got it looks not great, but in the center is like a blinking light, and it's like dome shaped. It almost looks like a landmine.
Oh shit!
But it's not a landmine.
Okay.
Like I said, a few adjustments.
Do you
Help
want
with
to
travels.
Specify what those adjustments are?
Oh, that'd be ruin the surprise.
I don't. Never mind.
He rolls back under. And then you hear a different kerchunk.
I love that.
That one was a little bit different. What are you doing down there?
Well, I noticed you have a squeaky wheel. I'm just lubricating.
Are you getting your rocks off down there?
Duggan walks away.
Insight check. What the fuck is he doing?
What the fuck is he doing?
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
16.
You're attaching something, right?
Yeah.
Tybalt?
Yeah.
He is attaching that item to the bottom of the wagon.
Could that blow up?
Like you hear like him stop working for a moment. And like a muffled, well, I didn't think of that. Maybe.
I'd prefer it didn't while we're riding on it.
I'm like 95, 96%. Sure it won't.
Sure it won't?
Yeah.
Do you need help under there?
He like he rolls up. Now he's got like grease on his face.
Lit.
Well, what can you do? I don't know what you can help me with.
Tiny places.
Well, I got Henry for that. He's quite a bit smaller than you.
Well, now what do you do, Maya? You're useless.
Damn.
Henry Mark is underneath the wagon.
I'm also small. I just thought maybe I'd hold the light or watch him work. The man's interesting. He's building a device he just made. What? Did you just make this?
Oh, right before the skellies. Well,
Right.
I guess maybe during.
You worked on this while we were being attacked?
Well,
Hold on. May I hold it just for a second, or is
We
it
did
already on
have
the
it
underside?
covered, to be fair.
he goes back under.
Oh my god.
Kerchunk.
Okay. I go under with him.
You see like a mini workshop under there.
Do you need me to hold this up higher?
Are you referring to the wagon?
Yes.
I can lift it as well, if needed.
I mean, be better on my neck, and he like rubs his neck.
I'm gonna use my other second level spell to help lift the cart as a jack.
Are you doing Earthen Grasp?
Yeah,
Lift.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
But yeah.
how far does that lift that up?
Well, I can lift it 5 feet up.
Well, shit, that's a lot more than I thought.
I'm going to lean underneath and look at you guys. I'm going to touch Henry, and I'm going to cast light on him.
Interesting.
So that you can see.
Wing. He fucking glows.
He starts glowing, and he's like, "What is this?" He doesn't say anything, but he's like looking around. He's like looking at his hands.
He
He tries to
glows in
shoot.
like
He tries to shoot laser beams out of his hands.
Oh my
glows
god.
very, like, you said Henry glows a little like blue, right? Like his eye is blue. I think you said before. Or am I imagining that?
I think you're imagining that. I'll be honest.
I don't know.
Oh no, you're
Oh.
talking about the blue orb that Maya gave him.
Oh, that's what I was thinking
Actually-
of. I was like, my brain said blue. I don't know why.
He did eat that, so
Yeah.
He did eat
probably
that.
has a
I'm still
faint bluish
confused.
glow.
That was your arcane focus, wasn't it?
It was a arcade focus.
It was a arcane focus.
Arcane focus. Me, Koden, the player, needs to look up some shit because I didn't know you could have multiple.
No,
Yeah.
Maya. Well, yeah, but Maya doesn't need the crystal anymore because of the type of wizard that she is.
Mm-hmm. My
Okay,
spell
well-
book is my focus.
I get to choose what color light they glow. Since blue is not actually relevant, and I don't know why my brain kept saying it was.
Well, we did just canonize. He does have a faint blue glow, just because
Okay,
he ate the focus.
Then he will glow a blue color in. He sheds bright light at about a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Dani, I need you to tell me if you're planning to turn him into a second Plink.
Plank?
So we have a goblin in our other game that Dani decided to adopt, specifically one specific goblin, and then tried to teach this goblin magic. This goblin is slowly learning magic and shit. And I'm worried Dani is going to shove enough magic artifacts into Henry.
I think in my head what's gonna happen is he's gonna create a magical nuke with Henry.
Here's what happens if
That idea's going in the file cabinet. Thank
if
you.
Tybalt dies, he just turns into Henry, and that's his new character.
Oh my god, can you imagine what it would fucking be like if Tybalt did die and Henry was like activating
Gained enough
emergency
sentience.
protocols,
Yeah.
and then he turned into a warforged, like
Oh
a
my
human-sized warforged.
Okay,
That would be cool as fuck.
that is really cool.
So to answer your question, Jack, I don't plan on doing like the Link thing. But if I was gonna go anywhere, Henry would turn into like a Frankenstein's monster.
Just with
Henry's
all of these
small and
magic
cute.
artifacts attached to him.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny as hell.
All right, so for the night, you guys are able to make camp here.
I am setting
For,
up. I
for
am
travel?
setting up alarm.
All right, that's good. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm sorry. While we were working on the thing, did Maya ever get the chance to touch your device?
Oh no, he never handed it to you.
Bro.
Well, would she ever get the chance to touch the device?
Yeah, I mean, if my ass, he'll probably let you hold it, but he'll be like really cautious about you breaking it because he doesn't know who you are.
She holds it like very gently for a moment, and she looks at you and says, "I'm very curious. I'm not gonna drop it." And I cast Identify as an action.
Oh.
All right, 1 second.
had a feeling that was coming.
Give me a second while I open up my notes.
It shatters. No. So
I almost broke down crying when you said that. I'll be straight up.
So basically, you cast Identify. This thing is unstable in like its construction, as in you can tell what its purpose is, and when it serves its purpose, it's going to break. This like disc basically is an arcane. Is a way of reverse engineering divine magic using arcane magic, kind of like a little bit of a fucked up programming language.
It's the Belmont God Knife.
We're not going to talk about the Belmont God Knife, okay?
Sorry.
That's way different. This thing can cast the channel divinity Turn Undead once, and then it will shatter.
Oh.
It basically affects undead of CR 1 or lower. They have to make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. But then this gadget breaks.
Hey, how the fuck did he get fucking channel divinity?
It's not
fucking ball.
It's not divinity. It's more like
plate.
It's more like replicating the effects of a channel divinity by using enchantment. Like it targets undead, and it's technically enchantment, and it enchants the undead to walk away, but it basically serves the same function as a single-use channel divinity.
Okay. So it's not actually channel divinity, it just works in the exact same way.
No.
Yes.
If Tybalt found a way to use arcane magic to summon God, things would be very bad.
Well, that would be a revelation for Tybalt, because Tybalt doesn't believe in any form of God.
Very real beings in this world.
Yeah.
Supposedly. Most of recorded history accepts that the Immortal War did happen.
Yeah, for real.
Tybalt's the fucking conspiracy theorist who's like, I don't believe it.
Oh my god.
If anything, he's the
I
closest
haven't
thing to
seen
God.
it.
So, is there anything else you guys are doing while you set up alarm, you cast Identify on this little disc, you learn that Tybalt is playing is playing a like illusory god just a little bit.
She, as soon as she identifies it, she just looks at you and goes, "This is kind of fucked up.
This is kind of fucked up."
Well, this is pretty cool though. Well done.
Well, I don't know whether to take offense to that.
Absolutely take offense to it.
I do have to warn you, Dani. Trying to make all of these kinds of gadgets, you can only have one at a time, and they will break after one use.
That is completely fine. As long as you do as long as you let me do my tomfuckery, I will take almost every restriction.
I am allowing so much tomfuckery among this party. I'm scared that when Theo gets around to hearing this, he's going to take advantage of it.
Oh,
Listen, I'll try not
Jack,
to be
you
too
should
ridiculous.
automatically know Theo will take advantage of this. You like.
He takes advantage of me anyway.
I will always ask permission to do ridiculous shit, mostly just for fun.
Oh,
For fun, that's fine.
I don't have to ask for permission. Mine's mechanics.
I do.
That's valid.
I do want to stress. I did ask permission for this, like way beforehand.
Oh, I kind of figured you did.
We did talk through it, and I decided it was all right. It's just this is not something artificers naturally get access to, but in the spirit of the class, I am allowing it because they're about creating things.
Hell yeah.
Usually, if I have a ridiculous idea, it's usually going to start with "hear me out," and that's
Okay.
where it'll start.
Do you mind?
Hear me out. I want to
Yeah.
nuke God.
I'm like, okay, Jack, hear me out. What if? And that's usually how it starts.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. We need to get going.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We're getting
me
nowhere.
and Maya like attach that and do the thing with that.
Was there any other questions? I thought I heard.
No, I just
I was starting to ask if we could take a break so I could heat up my pizza, but I've already got my pizza in my mouth.
I hear
Does
that.
anybody
Damn.
does anybody need a bathroom break?
I don't need a bathroom break. I was just gonna go get a bowl for, like, I was gonna go refill my sweet tea, but I'm okay.
Does anybody else?
I would like to request a bathroom break because I need to feed my dog.
Okay, now take a bathroom token out.
Okay. Yes, Dad. Here's my bathroom token.
This is a call out for that one douchebag on TikTok. Anyway, we're gonna take a quick bathroom break.
I saw the fucking TikTok earlier.
I have not seen that.
It's a guy who's like, "Are your players always asking for bathroom breaks?" Here's what I do. Every time somebody sits down for the session, I put one token in the bathroom bowl. And whenever somebody needs a bathroom break, they have to take a bathroom token out of the bathroom bowl. And then when you're out of bathroom tokens, you can't use the fucking bathroom.
Okay,
sorry.
cool.
Turning people's actual real life bodily functions into a fucking mechanic.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go get my sweet
Absolutely
tea.
hilarious.
BRB.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right, I'll bathroom break, everybody.
Alright, I'm not gonna put up the BRB screen because we're gonna be back in like fucking seconds.
10 years later.
All right, so everyone's here.
Yes.
Was there anything else you guys wanted to do before the third day of travel?
I can't really think of anything. Can you guys? Oh yeah, did we get a long rest?
Yes. You guys managed to set up camp for the night here, in this area, so that the carriage bugs can get rest. Everybody can get rest, and you and Duggan do like work on burying the bones of the soldiers.
Okay.
I'll help with that if they want. I do have Move Earth to make things easier. or
Oh,
Mold
that would
Earth.
be very that would like cut it down by
Yeah,
like
that
several
would
hours.
definitely help.
Yeah.
I think
Cantrips,
you know,
baby.
Vuras tries to like the soldiers who look like he tries to make sure the bodies are like put together. It's like a head goes to torso goes to arms to legs, but you know, with broken
few of them-
bones.
Yeah, a few of them are familiar as Madrigal Dominion soldiers,
Okay.
like in their armor and weapons. But that's just the nature, because it was like a battle between the Alliance and the Dominion.
Yeah.
By the way, as they're being put away, Maya is drawing what their armor looks like in her little journal.
All right.
Fun.
Yeah.
So
She's taking notes. This is a historical site.
That's true.
yeah,
And she is an archaeologist.
That's true.
An archaeologist with a fucking
And
gun in her bag.
You didn't even have to dig them up. They did it for you.
fucking
Love it when the research comes to me.
Maya burying them back in the ground, like, I'll come back for you one day.
I won't forget you.
All right. So as the night passes, you have the alarm set up. Several like volunteer citizens, possibly including you guys, offer to keep watch. But you guys manage a complete long rest, and in the morning is the final day of travel. Everyone is tired. Everyone is tired of this ordeal, but very hopeful. As you are closing in on the city of Gildergleam, and because of the foraging work, you don't have a lack of resources. Everything seems promising. Who is currently taking their shift driving your carriage? Vuras already did the day 2, so is anybody else volunteering?
boy. I don't think I should do it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there we go.
What? No,
I'll take
Rhyan
it.
spoke up first.
I said my animal handling isn't that high, so I probably shouldn't do it.
I
Are you
probably shouldn't touch
experienced
the
in
big scary
vehicles?
bugs.
Are you
I'm sorry?
experienced in vehicles whatsoever?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so Tybalt, you offer to take up the reins.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
You're good.
So your the carriage ride through the morning is at first uneventful. Tybalt, you are sitting back. You're pretty experienced handling carriage bugs and whatnot, at least enough to get you guys there. Do you have like proficiency in land vehicles?
Let me look, actually, because I don't know.
Bugs are very important to me.
I am not.
All right, I'm gonna say you know the basics just by being like an active like artificer, like crafter, traveler of the Alliance. But if this thing needs like some epic carriage like driving done, you're probably not going to be very good at it. Hopefully that it doesn't come to that though.
Let's hope we don't need a high-speed chase.
Yep. So the road to Gildergleam crosses large hills and many forested areas, but as you draw closer, the road kind of winds alongside a rather wide ravine, the kind that is about like 2 steps away from being considered a small canyon, a Minecraft ravine.
Oh my god.
Do I? Is this a landmark?
This is a landmark. This is many miles outside of Gildergleam. You know that this spot was pretty frequented, like at the surface level, by dwarven miners, and as such, you can look down into the ravine and see that there's some long abandoned mining equipment. The most valuable stuff has already been taken out, and whatnot. And they kind of strip mined the area, but didn't turn it into a whole operation. As such, I currently do not have a name for the ravine. I should have done that, in fact, if I'm going to write lore about it. But you just know that this is a good signifier that you are within a couple hours of arriving to Gildergleam.
All right, cool. I marked it down as past a canyon known as an abandoned dwarven mine.
All right. However, across the other side of the gap, Maya, I suppose, since you are taking a look outside the wagon to keep track of this.
Yeah.
If Maya looks, then Audra looks. Because if they are curious about something, I want to know about it.
She has a journal out and everything.
So I want you guys to roll perception as well as Tybalt.
Bet.
Okay, you said perception?
No, not you.
That was shit. I got a 9.
I got a 19.
Maya?
I got an 18.
All right. So this is a deal where the highest number is the person who sees this.
Okie dokie.
So Tybalt,
Mm-hmm.
you are just driving the wagon
and you're kind of minding your own business until you spy across the gap. There seems to be like a bit ahead of you. There's a strange figure that seems to move up and crest the cliffside, like almost a mile away. And as you kind of squint your eyes to take a look at them, they appear to be this hooded individual with a black cloak that it billows in the light breeze. And for a moment, you attempt to focus on their face, but a wild distortion seems to surround them, and suddenly the figure is gone, like it just vanished in thin air. So suddenly, you might have been able to play it off as like an illusion or a brief hallucination.
Huh. Well, that's ominous.
What did you see?
Some spooky fellow up there in the distance. And he like points.
Maya, with your 18 perception, I'm gonna say that you actually you do check out the spot that he's pointing to, and you can kind of tell by looking really closely that there's like some disturbed like grass or weeds. Looks like something might have just been there.
That's a little suspicious.
Ominous, right?
Yeah. Hey, what's the guard's name? I am so sorry.
Duggan.
It's a good name too. I don't know why I keep forgetting it.
It's a really good name.
Duggan.
Yeah.
Are these roads known for banditry?
Thinking about it, sometimes, not very often. Gildergleam keeps its trade routes like pretty well patrolled. I'm surprised we didn't see one come in this direction so far. They do it about once a week just to make sure there's no hiding campsites or highwaymen around.
Not seeing a patrol is probably a bad sign, in my opinion.
That's rather true. It might be that Gildergleam's in a bit of trouble itself.
God damn it! I just wanted one night of rest.
Yes, you owe me dinner.
She just gets a little flustered and crosses her arms.
Just pat the top of your head. All right.
I'm just saying we should probably keep our eyes open.
Yeah.
Understandable. Alright, so in a turn of fortune, everything is promising. About midday, the city comes into clear view. Cresting over a hill, your wagon bears witness, your whole wagon train bears witness to a sprawling city. This place is at the focal point of many intertwining roads from all across the horizon. Your approach seems to be quite minor, like a seldom traveled or inefficient road, as the rest of the roads are occupied by some merchant carts tugging wares behind them. The city itself lacks traditional walls, instead having many short battlements with these like semi-walls sticking out that create a dotted line border. Each entrance has a number of Alliance soldiers standing post, and because of this, the areas in the city meant for crafting, farming, living, or public services tend to bleed out into the outer bordering area, as though the city is bursting with livelihoods. However, As your approach gets closer and closer to Gildergleam, you see a number of downtrodden people resting on these outskirts, taking shade underneath makeshift tarps connected to the battlement's short distance walls. You see familiarity in their eyes, like they've suffered a horrifying event and carry that trauma in their long gazes. The soldiers that are on duty nearby seem perturbed by their presence, but tolerating regardless. The wagon train is currently within the final mile. This place is grandiose. Besides what you see on the outskirts, you can see there's a great many number of large buildings deep in the center of the city, several manors that rest on big hills, and also a large central governing building. This place certainly is the come and go stop. It is a tourist location. It is filled with merchants and possibilities, and yet you see, as you're approaching the walls, you see that this is not a good time. There's a great many other refugees that are on the outskirts of these borders. Your wagons trod into town up to one of the entrances. And as the group approaches, you hear the hustle and bustle of the city combined with just the general melancholic air of the refugees who are huddling close underneath tarps and sharing food with each other. And as you get close enough, you see that there are a number of wagons that appear to be merchant wagons that you then realize are carrying stacks upon stacks of bodies, mostly undead bodies. A few, they seem to have been separated, so if there was any dead soldiers that are of the guard from the town, they've probably already been buried properly. However, the undead creatures that seem to have reached Gildergleam are all stacked up into giant wagon piles of just bones and zombies and parts. It seems that they have also been attacked recently. As your wagon gets up to the entrance, a number of guards step forward to show, hey, no passage with the wagons beyond this point. For a moment, your wagon train, your convoy, is stopped at the entrance of the town, of the city, and it takes a moment, but eventually you see a hardened plate armor wearing woman is walking up to the entrance with a frustrated grimace. Her hair is just above shoulder height. It is stark white. Her armor looks polished to a sheen in some areas, yet beaten and dented in others, indicating a very recent battle has taken place. She has a maroon red cape about waist length that flows behind her, attached to the armor pauldrons. Maya and Tybalt, you would have the knowledge and know-how to recognize. Actually, perhaps Vuras, roll me a history check.
Okay. It's a 13.
A 13? I'm gonna say this is you know that this is important, but you don't know what specifically. Because you were on the other side of the war a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But Maya and Tybalt, you have the knowledge to recognize that this cape defines her station. She is the captain of the Alliance soldiers that are stationed here, essentially the military leader in the city, and she looks busy and frustrated. If you want to identify her actual identity, Maya or Tybalt, you can roll history checks.
She looked good, angry.
Sure.
Lit.
She's about she's human. She is about in her 30s.
Alright.
I'm
I
muted.
respect.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry about that. That is a 25 history.
God damn.
Listen,
Tybalt, what did you get?
archaeologist and historian.
I didn't roll because, to be honest, Tybalt probably doesn't care.
Okay, that's fair. So Maya, you would recognize this is Captain Ajma Balethorn.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to spell that for me.
No problem. I'll put it in the Discord chat. Here, this one.
Oh, I actually spelled it right.
Oh wait, I should put it in the archive.
Probably a good idea.
Right, Ajma Balethorn. She was, you know that she was stationed as the captain of Gildergleam shortly after the war's treaty finally went through, and the two nations settled down. So she's been here for a couple years.
Ah.
When your wagons reach the entrance, and when your wagons are sitting at the entrance, sorry, and she reaches your wagons, you hear her speak up loud enough for each wagon driver to hear as she's passing by the convoy, and she goes, "Excuse me, what settlement is this convoy from?" And you see that Duggan is hopping out of the wagon while a driver ahead responds with "Tippet Pass." And she takes a sigh and she goes, I see. Everyone, I understand your plight, and I am doing my best to provide what I can, but Gildergleam suffered a major undead assault 3 days ago. Our resources are spread thin, and we are still cleaning up, trying to rebuild and recover. We can spare water and rations, but have no space inside the city to house you. Your wagons may stay beside the perimeter battlements, and individual entry is permitted under a safety precaution search. Together, we will bounce back from this disaster. Hail to Cersei. And she pumps her chest with a closed fist once, and holds it there for a second, a traditional Alliance salute. Many of the folks on the wagons seem saddened, as though they were expecting a warmer welcome and a safer atmosphere. The wagons trudge to an open spot alongside one of the battlements, and the captain is about to turn around and head back into the city before Duggan approaches her. And you hear, right before it starts to cut off in the distance, you hear, "Captain Balethorn, I need to speak with you." The guards on either side of the entrance look at Duggan quizzically, but the captain waves them off. She continues walking into Gildergleam, but she turns her head down towards Duggan to hear him out. The rest of the noise outside kind of drowns out what the two are speaking of, soon as the dwarven man stops shouting for her attention. You guys have arrived in Gildergleam, much to its combination of glory and unfortunate melancholy.
Oh, this is not what I expected.
This is a wonderful place, currently in the probably the biggest disaster it's experienced in quite so many years.
Yeah, this doesn't look good.
So it looks like this is happening everywhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was drinking some water.
What does your group do?
Well, I owe you some dinner. Come on. And she hops down from the cart.
Okay, I'm gonna trudge behind. Wait, did they
Anybody
say that
else
people
wanna
were
join?
allowed in? They said people were allowed in individually, but they had to be searched?
Yes. For contraband, like other such things that aren't permitted in the city walls.
They're not going to take your weapon. Besides, you're a monk. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna really quick.
Oh, wait. I think I know what you're worried about.
Perhaps we wait.
I am gonna go into Gildergleam though. I'll be honest.
Maya, stop.
The city is already in such a disarray, it's... I can wait.
You're gonna take a moment to chill out on the outskirts.
I don't want to separate us. But Tybalt, you said you were going in the city, right?
That's right.
What are you going to do? Are you going to buy more scrap for your little friend?
Well, yeah, he's kind of hungry. Then you hear like clacking in his bag, and he slaps it. Shut up, you!
I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you 5 gold if you can bring me and everyone else back some decent food. It's 5 gold. That's a lot of money.
Oh, it is.
Plenty of money.
But you can keep the rest of it. You can keep the change for doing the favor.
Fuck yeah!
All right, so the rest of the party is going to, I presume, stay with the refugees, maybe chill out the outskirts, take a look around while Tybalt goes in to basically pick up dinner for everybody, or lunch. I guess it's midday.
Yeah.
I wanna... Oh, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I want to pull Maya over to speak with them.
All right.
I want to pick your brain about something.
All right. Go ahead. Shoot.
You're very knowledgeable about the world history in general.
Mm-hmm.
Back at the battle, you heard... Did you hear them say
The Ava?
name? Yes. Does that ring any bells for you? Is that...
Well, here's the thing. It's a common name. But
like dangerous
history check?
from history. That has
Roll
that
me a
name.
history check. It will be pretty. It'll need to be pretty high to.
Can I specify what I'm looking for history-wise? I am not looking for the name of a necromancer. I am looking for a person of importance that was named that this could be a revenge thing about.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Lit. I need to stop saying that.
So that's a +6 from a 17, so that's a 23.
23. Wow. All right. So
unless this is a
Nerd.
this happens to be a magical item, alchemical object, or technological or magical device.
like a like the robots.
Yes, like a robot.
Get in the robot, Maya.
All right.
Because if that's what it is, my total would actually be
Something bonkers.
add 2 more.
Oh, what?
It's not any of those things.
Okay.
You pour through your knowledge. Think of Avas, important Avas in history that you know of, and as you are currently pouring through that knowledge, you do know that there is a I fucking forgot what they're called in my own world.
I love that.
This is embarrassing. Give me 1 second.
It really
Look at
did
your
be like that.
lore. Look at your lore. It's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay. You can't remember everything.
Yeah, it just doesn't work that way.
Gosh, it's a councilwoman of the Circean Tribunal. You know that there is a councilwoman of the Circean Tribunal that is very important in your list of important names.
Hold on.
What?
Oh, you get it now, or you lose it.
Shit. You know that there is a councilwoman named Ava, currently in the Circean Tribunal, but she is alive.
How old is she?
She is actually she's actually like pretty old. I would say she's like a genasi.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a genasi.
I was actually going to ask.
Sorry, she's a genasi, so her age is pretty old. But as you're like thinking about it, you're not sure how important she actually is because she just recently got a seat as a councilwoman. So this is a potential.
How that
lead.
happened?
This is a potential lead, but you're not sure. Like I'm saying, this is this would require a very high intelligence check to get exactly right.
Okay. I will do some research into this. I am a conspiracy theorist this time around, boys.
I love it.
That is currently the most important Ava you are aware of.
Alright, well, I'll explain that to Audra. There's one.
A water genasi woman who has just recently made councilwoman seat. She is a couple hundred years old. Like, I would say 150.
Pretty fucking suspicious, don't you think?
Yeah, she just recently got a seat too. But I don't want to.
What I'm saying, that's like how recent we talking? Like in the past month, in the past couple weeks.
3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Oh.
Should we tell someone?
I feel like we should keep this to ourselves for now.
Alright.
I feel like we're stretching. Unless we have some solid evidence, I don't think we should go
I'm
around
not saying I don't know shit about this woman. I don't know if she's suspicious, but we do know that they said Ava. Should we bring that up to somebody? I don't know if I care enough, but like, but should we?
I feel like we should do a bit more research before we like tell anybody what we think, because we don't want to be seen as raving like, "Ooh, look at this." Listen, it's kept me alive this far.
I think it's because you're so small, people didn't realize you were there.
Damn.
God,
It's
I
okay.
wish that were true. But
So Tybalt. Oh, sorry.
no,
Are
I'm
you
done.
Going.
Yeah, we're good.
Tybalt.
What's up? I do. Before I actually go, I do like detach that device, and I keep it on me.
Gotcha.
That thing on you.
And so yeah, now I'm going. Now I'm going.
So, walking into Gildergleam, you find that the outermost edges of the town include the most number of like independent merchant stands, each one peddling a different kind of commodity. But because of recent events, this tourist trap-like greeting is kind of mixed in its reception, as most normal citizens seem to be either staying in the inner areas of Gildergleam where it's safe, or very eagerly trying to distract themselves with shopping. While there's also the populated, like the small population of wayside refugees that are seeking some form of support and are only finding the great indulgences of a merchant's paradise. It's kind of odd to witness.
I assume I've heard a bit about Gildergleam through Julie.
Yeah.
Would you think that she mentioned a good place to eat? I hate to interrupt you. Sorry.
No,
Just so I know
you're
I'm
fine.
going.
She did mention that it's in the outer rim area of Gildergleam, so it's easier to get to. It is a nice takeout place called the Griffin's Peckings.
I like it.
Cute. I like that.
So you can find plenty of you actually find very satisfactory places to you can find satisfactory places to stock up on supplies. Not that it's particularly necessary, since the wagons outside will be granted food and water. Simple weapons, ammunition can be purchased, but you also can find odd tinkering shops that sell reliably sourced scraps and parts for the likes of you, an artificer. So if that is also on your to-do list, you can absolutely drop a few silver to stock up on scraps and supplies to build shit and also feed your fucking
abomination.
Your homunculus. But when you get to the Griffin's Peckings, it is a little less busy than you anticipated, possibly because of the recent events. And all of their food is it's kind of designed to be like a takeout area, so it's very good for bringing food back to the group.
Dope. Before I hit there, I am going to go shopping for myself.
All right. Is there anything in specific you're looking for?
I want to go to either a scrap shop or a magic shop.
Magic shop would be much deeper into Gildergleam,
where you have libraries and alchemist shops, and also sorry, I'm trying to look for it. Bookstores. Sorry. But you can absolutely find a scrap shop on the outer edges. You find a couple that seem to pedal towards the artificers of the world. Considering that this place is the hub of trade, it also has a trade route established with Avitas, which is very abundant in artificers. So you find you do find a place with an old gnome who's just sitting among an entire scrap heap that is jammed into this small stand.
Tybalt walks up and as he walks up, the rocks come out and it they form Henry on his shoulder.
The gnome's eyes widen. He's like, "Urgh."
What you got here?
He starts pointing to all the scrap.
What? Oh, that was a dumb question. What is valuable in particular?
He digs a hand through one of the scrap piles, and you see that he pulls out a fragment of a crystal, and you recognize that this has this is a gem with the potentiality of storing arcane magic in it. He starts signing with one hand that it's a couple thousand gold.
Damn.
You drive a hard bargain.
You don't have a couple thousand gold.
Says you.
I do say so. I'm the DM.
My dad's rich.
You also left your family, and they disapprove of you.
Yeah.
I'll take. So I assume there's like a section for just like lower, like extremely lower priced like scrap.
Yeah. There's the copper piece side.
I want to go up to like the silver piece side. Just
okay. Higher quality scrap.
Yeah. I mean, I can't feed feed Henry that that stuff. He'll get sick.
You've moved from rusted garbage up to freshly destroyed parts.
How much for this whole section?
His eyebrows raised. He lifts up fingers to sign to you in traditional Alliance sign language. About 50 gold for the entire pile. Wait, not 50 gold, sorry. 5 gold for the entire pile.
Oh, shit.
The 50 gold is a lot for scrap, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was trying to think of... Is that 50 silver? Is 50 silver 5 gold? Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, 10 silver is a gold piece, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's 5 gold or 50 silver.
Slap. 5 gold pieces down. I'll take it all.
The ones that you were just given.
No, I have other gold.
Okay. So you see he picks up the 5 gold pieces, he goes, and he like pockets them, and then he like hops behind the silver pile of scraps, and he starts pushing all of the scraps over the counter and just at you.
I just before it starts like falling, I like put Henry in front of me so he can just catch it all.
He's fucking grinding it up.
Oh my god.
But yeah, he eats the fuck out of those.
Henry has been sated.
Sated.
For now.
For now.
But yeah, then I'm gonna go to the Griffin's Pickens.
So getting decent food for all 4 of you would probably be like just 1 gold piece. Because that is like a day's worth of pay.
Yeah.
So, you are given several boxes of, kind of like to-go boxes of, like meals. And I'm assuming you're heading back to the outskirts where the rest of the group is?
Before I do that, how big is Gildergleam?
Very big.
Like,
it would like so big that there are like commercially like traveled like wagons that are basically buses.
Oh, okay. So there's probably like a few like street maps that just kind of are around.
Oh yeah, there's several street maps that like are posted around to help direct you towards important places.
Cool. I'm gonna look at one, and I'm gonna like kind of take a mental note of a couple of the artificer shops that are deeper in.
All right, you kind of memorize some artificer shops. You see the location of like a few manors, and you know where the where the central governing building is.
Julie won't stop talking about it.
Won't stop talking about what?
Being an alliance. The government, literally.
Yeah. Like a snitch.
Yeah. After that, then I do head back.
All right. So you return to the group. You see that Maya and Audra are talking with each other. I assume Vuras is also nearby.
Well, before I do that, how would you say I communicate with the rest of... It wouldn't be letters, would it?
How do you communicate with the rest of them?
I communicate with the rest of my group.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So I imagine
would say
letters...
You are aware, especially in the holds of the Alliance, you are aware of where to go to get into contact with one of them. Because there's always going to be several that are stationed in each big hold that you would know of.
Alright, then that's where I'm going.
Do you want to wait until a little bit later to handle that part?
Sure, I could do that.
Yeah, you just stopped here, so you do have plenty of time.
Good point.
And also you have lunch waiting for you, coming towards you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So the Griffin's Peckings. Tybalt, you pass around the food to everyone. In these boxes are fantasy Chinese takeout. It is noodle dishes with many roasted vegetables, and as well as some poultry meat.
Fuck yeah.
But now I want fucking...
God, me too. Damn. And you were talking about boba earlier? Can't believe this.
So, you guys kind of feast upon this takeout lunch, sitting around the convoy area, as the sun starts to move its way into afternoon. You see, from around one of the battlements that make up the perimeter, you see a group walk into sight. I'm very thirsty. Give me 1 sec.
ASMR.
ASMR.
Consisting of 2 tall, gruff-looking bodyguards flanking a rather extravagant-looking individual, you see a beautiful tiefling of deep maroon hue, dressed in a long robe, much akin to an open kimono. It's got a deep purple pattern of blooming flowers all the way across the fabric. It's got these oversized sleeves and a complementing amount of glistening jewelry. This tiefling is dressed to the nines. His hair is smooth, black, and straight down all the way past his shoulders. It parts where a single horn sprouts from his head. This horn points backwards and is covered in jingling bell piercings that alert his presence to everyone nearby as he jaunts in a careless fashion. He kind of walks in this floaty manner, swaying slightly with every step. It's kind of as though he chooses to play games with his own balance, looking like he's walking like a drunkard, though never quite tipping over.
He's got Jack Sparrow swag.
Jack Sparrow swag. Behind him, in a tailor-fitted black and white suit that is perfectly symmetrical all the way down. At first you didn't see this individual because it is a small goblin. Their eyes are focused forward,
expression steel flat and unchanging. They have white hair that is combed back and tied up in a knot, a little bun on the back, with 2 oversized pins sticking through that knot, forming an X. Their hands are clasped behind their back, and they march with a methodical gait, their gaze holding steady on the tiefling. At the sight of this group, namely the tiefling, many normal citizens kind of gasp or call out. Most of the refugees seem confused, and a couple other citizens sigh and roll their eyes. The gaudy tiefling man in question smiles a wide and friendly smile, lifting his arms up like he was greeting old friends as he approaches your convoy, and he says, "Why, look at this! Dear citizens, left outside in the cold and damp, what a shame, really. After what you have been through, some charity is in order." He reaches into his long sleeve and produces a coin pouch. Multiple desperate refugees kind of get up in excitement, crowd around him, and plead. The guards that flank either side of this tiefling man, kind of keeping them at a safe distance, and he starts handing out gold pieces to each of them. He goes,
Maya immediately glares.
One for you, one for you. This will help ease the pain, I'm sure. Go get yourself good food. Make sure that you are well fed. He appears to be, he is offering like comforting words and gentle shoulder taps to each of these citizens as he's handing them gold pieces.
Do I know who this is?
You would not.
Oh, okay.
Would I know who this is?
Do you care?
He's got money, so he cares a little bit.
Oh my god.
He cares a little bit. He rolls his eyes when he starts handing the money out, but like, he cares just a little bit. He's intrigued.
Then Tybalt, Maya, Vuras, you are also welcome to roll me history.
Yeah.
I lean down to Maya.
Shit.
What the fuck is that?
I'm about to tell you with a 25.
I got a 6, but it should be set to my second roll, where if I had advantage, would have been a nat 20. I don't, though.
Damn.
Whoops. Nope.
That's 21.
You
I
know,
don't know shit.
You know the
fulfilled
basics.
Maya.
You know some basics from your order about how to navigate Gildergleam. You don't know its culture. You don't know
I don't know.
its
Shit.
local celebrities.
Oh,
So-
he's a fucking celebrity.
Well, I'm about to tell you who he is, but only to like Maya or Tybalt. Tybalt, what did you get again?
21.
21?
Yeah.
21.
All right. This right here is Fries Vestaborn.
Please put that in the chat.
I'm going to. I gotcha. So, Maya and Tybalt, you are aware of the 4 merchant houses. In Gildergleam, several major families have built great wealth and great power via trade and commerce. They are the richest people in the city and some of the richest people in all of the Alliance. They are like kind of like an unspoken royalty, like a merchant royalty within Gildergleam, as their influence is extensive and often needs to be checked by the local government. The 4 merchant houses in Gildergleam include House Aldrich, owners of the largest caravan company in the Alliance, called Aldrich Wagons. Their family crest is that of a rolling carriage bug.
Oh, that's cute.
There's House Silverbeard, a dwarven house that trades primarily in weapons, smithing, and war implements. Their family crest is a double-bladed axe whose handle is embedded in a mountaintop.
Ooh.
There is House Tills, a halfling house that runs the largest farm fields and biggest livestock herds in the Alliance. Their family crest is a bundle of wheat below a scythe. And then there is House Vestaborn. This guy. Traders of exotic items and imports. House Vestaborn's only family heir is a playboy bachelor named Freese Vestaborn.
Holy shit!
In fact, as far as you two know, House Vestaborn is essentially this guy.
Oh my god.
As in recent years...
His parents must be so proud.
His parents...
What parents? Did you not just hear that? He's the only part.
I know. I said they're rolling in their graves. Yep.
They're fucking rolling in their graves.
This man is living it.
Freese Vestaborn is a local celebrity, a playboy bachelor, and everyone who knows about him assumes that his advisors and his assistants are basically running the company while he is in technical ownership of all of the money.
This company's gonna crash and burn in like 4 months.
I cannot believe that the first fucking influencer we meet is a twink.
Well,
I love
didn't say
that.
twink.
He's a playboy.
Playboy doesn't mean
automatically mean
twink.
twink.
No,
Playboy
it
means
doesn't, but
Playboy-
he sounds
Oh
like
yeah,
one.
I know. I was explaining that to Koden. Sorry.
Yeah. So the House Vestaborn family crest is a curved upright dagger with a bell hanging from its handle.
Oh, that's cute.
And he does have this, like, in a business suit, small little goblin who seems to be, like, babysitting him as he is, doing this, what appears to be a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Maya's immediately glaring at him.
Tybalt's just rolling his eyes. Like, not this shit again.
I assume you tell me who this is.
Yeah, I share it with Audra, and I tell her who he is, and then I just say, essentially, long story short, he's a horny teenager with a bunch of money.
Sounds
And no
easily
parents.
And no parents.
It sounds
No
like-
supervision.
God.
Well, I think there is supervision. And I point at the goblin.
The goblin's eyes do not, like, turn from Freese.
Oh, I figure. But he does sound easily manipulated.
Are you gonna
much
try and
money-
manipulate him?
Oh, I don't know if I could do it. I don't exactly
Have the face for it?
look approachable. Get out of here.
I don't
Damn,
know.
Jack.
He might like the dark. He might like the dark and mysterious aura you've got going on.
I mean,
Shit.
if I suck
Oh.
his dick, how much money do you think he'd give me?
Oh my god.
Twitch guidelines.
Sorry.
Also, at least 20 gold.
At least.
That's a low ball.
Are you
Also
okay?
at least 20.
Hey, that's a lot of money.
It is.
That is a lot of money.
Ton of money.
I would do it.
Yeah.
Yes, but they'd
Anyway,
probably
Jack,
ask
you
me to take
okay?
off my hat.
I think Jack died.
His brain is short-circuiting.
Jack?
He's like, look at this influencer. He's a playboy bachelor.
shit,
look at it.
He's on
And
the
we're
phone
all
with
like,
Theo. He's on the
Hi,
phone with Theo.
Theo!
ah! Hi, Theo!
What's up, bitch ass, bitch boy?
Maroon skinned.
What's going on?
Maroon skinned. Thank you.
I'm back.
You're welcome.
Oh, we're updating all our
We're-
notes
we're
and
just
everything to make sure
chatting.
that we have everything.
Welcome back, though.
E.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bot. Bam.
That's a bot. That's a bot. That's a bot.
But
Cherry sherbet.
Yeah, that's a... Cherry Sherbet is not a bot. Do not ban him.
Yeah, no.
That is a well-respected man.
whole ass man.
Mild.
Entire man. Okay, so where the fuck were we?
We were talking about
You guys had just seen Freese Vestaborn,
Yes, and
the Playboy.
I made a joke about.
We made a joke about not us, but Audra made a joke about didn't give like how much he'll pay me if I suck his dick.
Yeah.
What?
If I sucked his dick. And Maya said 20 gold at least.
At least.
That would be 20 days worth of pay.
Oh, I know. That's what I said. It wouldn't be bad, but I don't think he'd be down for it if I didn't take my my veil off, and I don't know.
That would be very weird.
Some people are into that, like not knowing.
The mystery.
Yeah. Some people,
It's like you put it in there, and then something happens to it, and then you're like, whoa.
We're not. Let's not talk about this anymore.
I mean, maybe I could sell it that way. Like, imagine I could be whoever you want me to be.
The mystery. I hate this.
I hate this so much.
So, are you guys doing anything while he is handing out? Or are you just going to sit on the sidelines?
I'm just going to watch.
Does the goblin have glasses?
1 sec.
The Gerblin.
Sorry, I'm back.
No,
What's going on?
They wanted to know if the Gerblin has glasses.
Oh shit! Right.
Gerblin?
The goblin does not have glasses.
Okay.
Did you put the
Why?
goblin's name in chat?
I don't think
you don't know what the goblin's name is.
Oh,
Yeah.
valid. For some reason, I thought you did. Again, imagining things.
So as he finishes like handing out like this charity to the rest of the refugees that surround him, Brees kind of just kind of gazes around. He's like swaying, and then he kind of spots your group sitting among the convoy, eating food that is well prepared, definitely not military rations. And he kind of like sways his way over, and he's like, "Wow!"
Don't we all have like? Sorry, really fast. Don't we all have like fish and good berries and?
Oh,
yeah, the caravan has those. But we got takeout.
You guys got takeout. The rest of the convoy got foraged food that is actually being prepared by a chef, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's good food. It's just different from us takeout.
Him, he's like, oh my god, foraged food, you poor fucking people.
He does wander his way over, and he like takes a look at you for. He goes, "Oh, Griffin's Peckings. I love that place so much. Every Sunday. It is absolutely wonderful."
What happens on Sunday?
I go get Griffin's Peckings.
Oh.
I also skip church. And he starts laughing.
That is actually funny.
Oh my. You four look mighty unique. What brings you to Gildergleam? Were you from the same town that these poor people are from?
What? I mean, yes, we were there.
Yes, we were there when it happened. We're not
needed
from there.
Yeah.
You look like mighty fine travelers. Exotic adventurers, I might say.
Do you have a point?
Damn, Tybalt!
His eyebrows raise and he goes, "My, a feisty one." Kind of. I haven't met such a. How you say, a spitfire right out the gate.
Oh my
besides
god!
the Silverbeards.
Are you being racist? Huh?
You make it so much. I apologize. I
He's
don't mean it.
literally a tiefling.
I don't mean it like that. Anything.
Don't be racist.
I know. I'm just saying, like fire with
I am a
tiefling.
friend. I am a friend of the flame. And he flicks. He like snaps his fingers, and a little fire flickers, like he's casting thaumaturgy of some kind. It's like I am, as you might call a tiefling. Obviously, I hold the devil's heart. Some might say.
I love this man.
Yeah, I love it. I do.
Out of character, I fucking love this man.
Yeah.
Your opinions changed really fast when you started talking to him.
Oh no,
I love the character. I don't love the man.
I was absolutely in as soon as you started describing him. I was like, great, I love him.
What happened is you got horny.
Top tier. You leave me alone. I can do whatever I want.
Introductions are in order. I apologize. Some of you might be new to Gildergleam, aren't very aware of, local celebrities. My name, Freese Vestaborn. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you.
I know who the fuck you are. Listen, you make a name for yourself very, very widely. I'm not gonna down talk you, I promise. You just make a name for yourself.
I was simply on my afternoon walk. This is just such a terribly unfortunate thing to bear witness, I must say. I saw the undead attack several nights ago, from the safety of my manor, of course. But the sight was horrifying.
How many
Luckily,
nights ago?
3. He starts counting on his fingers, and that is the right one. But he's like, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 nights ago.
So you didn't help at all.
Well, of course, I was in the safety of my manor.
I see where your priorities lie.
Tybalt, he is a merchant.
Not
I'm not
everybody.
Some people, and he points to some of the caravan that helped during the attack.
You mistaking? He looks over and he sees the woman and child.
Fuck. I mean,
Not everybody knows
her
how to
husband
wield
did
a
help.
weapon.
He died, but he did help.
That's a little insensitive to bring him up that fast.
Well, that
It's
was
simply
me,
not
Koden, not
my
my character.
place.
That was
It's
me,
a-
Koden.
It's simply not my place. Luckily, Miss Ojma Balethorn handled the situation. Oh, but gosh, is she bad with people? I've seen her public speeches. Just terrible.
She seems very.
You should write them for her.
Very good with people. She walks out, gives them a debriefing like she's a soldier. She is a soldier, but
She
gives
is
them
a
debriefing.
She is a soldier. That is her job.
yes,
and
yes,
sort of
I did say that.
imagine that
She
her-
talks to them like they are soldiers. That is the problem.
So how do you talk to people?
Like
I
this.
talk to them like they're friends. This is how I talk to all my friends. See, this is how I talk to Carbuncle.
Sorry, fucking what? It's his name. I'm guessing that's the goblin.
Carbuncle! Oh my god!
The quaint little one behind me. This is my loyal butler, advisor, and best friend, Carbuncle.
Oh my god.
Odd name, am I right?
Carbuncle!
It was given by their old clan. I ask sometimes if they wish to change it, but I always get the same answer. And you see Carbuncle shakes their head, and Freese goes, he leans in and he goes, I call him Carby for short.
Oh my god.
I love them so much. Oh my god.
Ah, God.
I don't want anything to happen to these people. And does Carbuncle have to go with you everywhere?
Carbuncle doesn't have to, but Carbuncle does.
He's a babysitter.
They.
Oh,
He wags his little finger at you.
I respect
Now
that.
you're.
You know?
Now you're the problem.
You got me there?
Got me
I'd
there.
be too mad about it.
Tybalt admits defeat.
It shall be
Better
the
for
only
the dead.
time.
May I ask? Why are you only now helping the people of the town and the refugees? Did you...
Only now helping.
Well, yeah, if you were in your manor that night
He
when the
can't
people
fight.
attacked... Well, no, but he could have at least opened his home to protect people.
The undead didn't get that far into the city.
Oh, well, that's good to know. And good to...
Then why don't you open it to these people?
Oh, that is a wonderful, excellent point, but only if Balethorn would let me. You see, the laws regarding housing refugees is handled by the government, which I suppose is not Balethorn. Balethorn is the captain, the military leader. However, she is kind of their mouthpiece, so
Would be
until
dangerous.
Hmm?
It would be dangerous. Letting a lot of people in that you don't know, they could kill you.
Of course, it would be dangerous. I mean, I have my bodyguards. I have Carbuncle. But
Very, very formidable.
I'm sorry, I can't get over the fucking name Carbuncle.
I love it. Carbuncle.
I think-
Fuck it up,
I-
Carbuncle.
I think Carbuncle is like a level 20 monk or something.
Oh
my God.
Carby is very capable, and you see Carbuncle just stares, I wouldn't say stares daggers, but just gives like a very determined gaze over at each of you.
You can feel his aura for a moment.
Carbuncle will kill us.
Yeah.
Winks at you.
I give him a nod. Or give them a nod, apologies. Like a respectable they-them recognition.
Me exposing all of you for transphobia.
No, I just said it by accident. How dare you? My partner's non-binary.
It's fine. Anyway. Sorry.
We...
Free.
Sorry, keep going.
Freeze looks at Freeze, not Freeze. Freeze looks at all of you up and down. And he goes, "Mate, you all look armed to the nines.
Well, we are...
Were you a part of the battle against those undead that supposedly caused this refugee problem?
Sadly,
They're not
not
problems.
for very long.
The refugees are not the problems. It's the problem that caused.
You're the one being problematic now.
Oh my god.
He waggles his finger at you, and he's like, "This means we're even."
Like means right. Oh my god, I love it. We
This is the one rich
unfortunately
person I
part of
trust
the
with my life.
We were only part of it for sadly a short time before we left with everyone else.
Pardon me. You're very in the know and talk to people a lot.
I do.
Would you perhaps happen to know, this is just information gathering if you don't know. You wouldn't happen to know anything about, the Council of, the Circean Tribunal, would you?
Oh my god.
I don't concern myself with politics.
I kind of figured you didn't. Seems too high stress for you.
Oh, much too high stress.
And you see Carbuncle does lift a finger and kind of lifts a hand and kind of snaps. And you see that Freeze perks up and he goes, "Oh, Carbuncle, is it time already? Oh, Carby, I am so sorry. Everyone, we must get going."
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet all of
absolutely.
you. I hope we see each other again someday. Possibly
Actually,
soon.
here. May I give you a little gift?
Oh, of course. And he graciously bends down and he prostrates himself a little bit for you.
Is he hotter up close?
Is he what?
Up close. Is
Ryan,
he even
we
more
did it.
attractive up close? I want to know.
Is he even more what?
Attractive
Hotter.
up close.
Yes. Next
Bitch.
question.
Yay.
I need to wrap this up now. I'm sorry. I have to go soon.
I needed to know. Sorry.
I'm giving him a small, little lighter.
A little lighter.
Yeah, I'm giving him like a little like clockwork lighter that I've made.
He
A
admires
flip lighter.
He admires it all sides, and he goes, and he like sticks it in one of his oversized sleeves, and he like bows towards you graciously, and he goes, "This is graciously accepted."
And if it ever stops working, just bring it back to me. It takes me like 10 minutes to fix it.
Of course, I will absolutely keep that in mind. In the meantime, see you all tomorrow. He waves off
When he
as he
He's going to come back.
when he says that, Tybalt under his breath, fucking hope not.
That's where we're gonna end the session for the day.
Oh, it
I
was
have
so
to
much
go
fun.
to
Thank you.
Family dinner.
Bye, Jack.
Bye.
Bye, Jack.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.